Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. I hope you're ready for some home hacks because that's what we're doing here today. So if you're new here, make sure you hit that red subscribe button and let's get straight into today's video. First hack has to do with this sofa or sectional. I love it. It's comfy, it's cozy, but the cushions slide. So my last sectional didn't do that. I used to have a sofa like this in college and it would drive me crazy. And so way back in my college days, I was researching hacks and I learned if you put like anything rubbery down, like normally it's like shelf liner, underneath the cushions, it keeps them from sliding, and it worked. But I got on Amazon this time and they actually make them. So they actually come longer. Now you can run to like Walmart or Target or any store like that and pick up shelf liner, you know, if it has like a rubber grip, or you can get on Amazon and just buy it and it comes bigger. I'm not sure if this is gonna be enough, but I bought one package. I bought it for like an extra large sofa, but we have like a sectional. So we're gonna pull this out and test it out and see if it works. Just so we're all on the same page, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like these seat cushions. Like as you sit here and like talk or watch TV, they slowly like slide out. You can tell this one's already doing it. And so every evening I like walk behind the sofa, I push it in, I fluff it up, it looks nice. It's fine, I can do that every day, but there is a solution. It's an easy one. So I'm gonna open this up, lay it down. If I need to order more, I will, but I wanted to test this one out before I ordered more than it, just to make sure this will work like it did in my college days.
Next time I'll get it right, but for now I'll stay right here where I belong. If I make the same mistake twice, I'm old enough to know where I went wrong. Don't tell me what to say.
So here is what it looks like when you put it down. I'm definitely gonna need more. I'm gonna order one more of this same size because I know it'll fit this right here. And then they also had a size for a chair. So I'll get the chair size for there, one more of these, and then you just put the cushions back on like I'll show you. But now they won't slide, so it's super easy. Like I said, if you just want to run to Walmart, you can buy a ton of these. I feel like this is a little bit thicker and it's nice. I don't have to do a ton of cutting, and I like that this is really wide because we have really deep cushions, so I don't want to just put a little bit on there or it's not going to hold up. You need like a really thick, wide section so it can actually grip to it. But now let me put my sofa back together and test it out.
Anyway, I'm waiting for it to hurt more, to stay the same. When I get through this storm, I'll find it on my own, and I'll mean it more than you'll ever know.
That is so much better. I wish I would have done this before I had all my family in town. I just completely forgot about it until we were all like sliding off the sectional, that I was like, oh, I need to get that stuff. So glad Amazon had it. I know it's not an Amazon video, but I will link that down just in case you're needing anything like that. Like I said, I'm gonna do 2 of the extra long sofas and a chair. So if you have something set up like mine, that's probably what you'll need too. This next one is a really simple hack. It's something you can start doing now with stuff you already have. It's here in my kitchen. I saw this hack like on some reel, Instagram, something, and I was like, I had no idea. So let me show you and you can let me know if you knew about it or not. So for our dishwasher, we actually use pods. I used to use like liquid, but I made the switch. It was just easier and cleaner. But when I did use liquid, I would always put it in this little container right there. And so when I made the switch to my pods, that's where I would stick these until I watched that video. And it said just to like toss it in down there. It works so well. Your dishes are gonna get cleaner, but the perk that I love is it keeps your dishwasher cleaner. It actually cleans in there. So if you're still putting it in this little container right here, stop, throw it over there, and you can thank me or the reel that I saw it from later, because like I said, your dishwasher is gonna be cleaner and your dishes are cleaner, and it's just an easy switch to make. For this next home hack, we are gonna stay here in my kitchen. This is a quick, easy one to do. I've shared this in the past. It's been, I don't think it's ever been in a home hack video. It's been in an Amazon video, but I love it that much. So if you missed my Amazon video, you're gonna see it now, but let me go grab it. a microwave plate cover. If you don't own this yet, this is a major game changer. Dollar Tree has them, so if you want to start there just to test it out. I will say that never worked for me. It had a lot of flaws. Basically, no one used it. It was either on my countertop or people would take it out of the microwave, heat up their plate, and then put it back in when they were finished. Just wasn't working. So I got on Amazon and saw this one, which has magnets on it. So it goes in the top of your microwave. So when you're in there, you automatically see it. If someone remembers to pull it down, they can put it over their plate so it shields it, and then they just push it back up when they're done and pull out their plate. But even if you forget, this is why I still love this product, it's still catching the food that would be going, like splattering onto like the roof or the top of your microwave. You can see right here, I did not clean this for you. We've been heating up cheese, apparently. We've been having Velveeta cheese. It's still protecting my microwave and keeping it cleaner, even if I forget to like pull it down over the plate or the bowl or whatever it is. So I love this product. Highly, highly recommend, especially if you have kids or husbands in your house. I'm even guilty of myself of forgetting to pull it down. I'll actually show you how to do it right now. So here it is. Like I said, all you do is like touch it to the roof and it automatically just is magnetic. So super nice, super easy to use. Love that product. Now I feel like this really wouldn't be a home hacks video from me if we didn't have a toilet paper roll hack. So real quickly, I'm gonna share the original one that you guys all went crazy for all the newbies watching. And then I'm gonna show you a new one just in case you guys wanna test it out for yourselves. If you want to make your toilet paper roll look fancy, maybe it's for a guest bathroom, maybe it's just for display behind your toilet, but basically what you're gonna do is fold this. There's different ways to fold it. You can bring it to like a perfect point. You can leave a little bit of an edge. I like to leave just a little bit of a straight edge just because I like that style, but if you want to point, you can do that as well. You turn your water on just for a second. Every faucet you use is gonna look different, but you just stamp it like that. And then you have this nice fancy toilet paper stamp. There we go. And like I said, you can set these across like the back of your toilet if you have a shelf in there. I just think this is so fun to do, and definitely test out different faucets in your house because they will make different designs. Before we move on, I wanted to show you the different designs. So this one right here is from my kitchen faucet, and you can see there's just more like little dots in there. And then this is the one that you just saw me do. So I just wanted to show you, there's different examples. They all look super neat, but you can definitely just test them out. But the next thing has to do with tissue paper. So I'm using purple just so you can see it better, but if you wanted to use white or maybe one with a design on it, they show all you have to do is take your roll it up, and then you tuck it in here. And now you could display this as well behind the toilet so it stays nice and clean and fresh. You can use any type of tissue paper that you want, and it just makes it look nice. It kind of has that hotel feel. So maybe you're prepping a bathroom because guests are coming over, or maybe it just is the guest bathroom. This would be a really fun way if you had like a really cool print or design that you liked. I'm gonna do it one more time just so you can see me. I'm just gonna take it and put it in the middle. And then I'm gonna roll it up, and then you just literally tuck in the sides like so. And boom. You could just display these out, have different colors. It could be even really fun for like a kid's bathroom if you just want to surprise them after school and have it set up. I think this is really fun and just neat to do. So many of you guys have sent me ideas like getting actual stamps. Like if your kids have stamps, you can get them wet and stamp the toilet paper as well. So you can use them for like different holidays and seasons. So for like Christmas and Valentine's Day, like you could do a heart for Valentine's Day, a Christmas tree or wreath for Christmas. I don't know, it sounds like so much fun. So I'll definitely try to get stamps, and I'll have that ready to go for the next hack. I just completely forgot to buy them this time. But now let's head on to the next hack. This next home hack I've actually shared before, once again in my Amazon video, but it's too good not to share here, and I don't think a ton of you watched that video anyway. But they're little covers for the feet of your chairs. So if you have like tile or wood and you don't want it to scratch, this is really smart, especially like in dining rooms. If you don't have a rug, maybe you have like kids and pets and you don't want to have to worry about it. The reason I use it is because we have new chairs. I don't have a rug here right now. And when you pull it out on our tile, it makes the worst noise. I'm actually gonna demonstrate it for you. All you have to do is put these on the feet and it's quiet. They slide easier. They're not scratching the floors. Say you have like hardwood floors or like a laminate and you don't want them to get scratched. Keep this in mind. They come in all different colors. You can even get them in clear, but I grabbed the black because we have black chairs, and it's just this little rubber thing. It's supposed to fit around like any foot, and then it has felt right there on the bottom. So let me show you how these work. So here is what it sounds like when I pull out a chair that doesn't have the felt pads on the bottom. So loud, it's so annoying. If you're hosting, you hear that all night long versus something like this. So much better. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them on these feet so you can see how easy it is to do. It's super easy, and just in case they do get messed up, or maybe they tear, or maybe they get super dirty, they send you like a bag full so you can replace them really easily. My next hack is just basically thinking outside of the box. So I've been getting a ton of like messages and DMs on linking this box that I have my cutting boards in. I was literally just walking through HomeGoods and I was trying to find materials that looked like concrete for when we're decorating our next house. And so I went over into like the flower section where they have like planters and faux arrangements. All this is a planter box. So you guys are thinking it's some fancy something. I can link it. I really can't. It's just from HomeGoods. They have one. But think outside the box. Go into those sections. If you're needing something to store like all your cutting boards in, it doesn't have to be made just for that. You just need like a long box. Find whatever style, find whatever color. But it's literally just a planter's box that I have right there on my counter holding my cutting boards. And I feel like it looks nice. It keeps them all together. They don't fall over. Super easy to do. Okay, this hack we're gonna actually test out together. I was laying in bed last night looking for hacks, and of course one of you just happened to DM me, so thank you Lisa for sending this to me. She's always helping me with my hacks. She's always sending me fun reels to try out. So basically, you know how these get tied in knots? Like so. It's a really tight knot. Typically, I just take it and shred it to get in it. But they're saying if you twist these really tight, I'm gonna try this, and push on it, it'll come through. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna go back and watch the hack and see if I'm doing something wrong.
Next time I'll get it right, but for now I'll stay right here.
Okay, it works for him, so I'm gonna link his account, his Instagram account, if you want to test it out. He's saying you just twist these. His bag is a thinner one. You know how like Walmart bags are thinner than Target, so maybe it works on the thinner bags. But he's saying you twist and just push and it loosens it up. But for me, it's a fail. Let me know if you guys do it and if it works. between our computers and phones and Alexas, I feel like we're always being watched, and I feel like there's cameras on everything. So you can find fancy little things that stick to your computer off Amazon, and I can link them. They're super affordable, and you can like open and close them if you do use the camera on your computers or anything. I've had one before, but I've gotten 2 new computers like recently. But you can also just use electrical tape. So you probably have that laying around. You can use other types of tape. I would just be careful because they are really sticky. Like duct tape may kind of mess up with your camera, or you'll have to clean it off. I feel like this stuff's sticky, but it's not gonna like mess up the lens. So just keep that in mind. All I do is stick it on there. If I need to peel it off for any reason, I can. Like I said, it's not that sticky. But then when I'm sitting here, I don't have to feel like I'm being watched. You can do the same thing with your phone. I use my phone too much, the camera on it, so I wouldn't do that. But if you want to do something like that just at your work desk or at your home desk, I just feel like it's easy and simple to do, and then you don't have to worry about anyone hacking into that camera and seeing you. Okay, this is the last and final hack that I know of, so stay tuned to make sure it is. And this was actually sent in by my mom, so thanks, Mom. She sent me this on my Instagram account, and basically it's these touch-up paint pens. So she knows I'm always hanging things, I'm always having to touch up just from like moving frames and pictures. So I'm gonna open this up. Basically, let me pull this out. Take this and you suck up any paint in it that you use. So I will definitely use my paint wall, like the paint that's on my wall. I don't touch up my trim as much, but it does come with 3. So you can have different ones. Here it is. So you're gonna put this in your paint can, and I'll show you how to do this. I'll go grab paint. You pull it up, you put it in here, and then every time you just need to touch up a spot on the wall, you have it in here and you just rub it on there. Like, how easy is that? I would definitely label these. If you're gonna fill like all 3 of them up, I would do like wall paint, trim paint, like whatever you're gonna do. Maybe it's a dresser or something that you're constantly touching up. I would label them if the paints look very close. But I feel like this is such a cool little bit gadget basically, and a hack, because how many times do we need to touch up paint and you just don't do it because you don't want to get the whole can of paint out, you don't want to get a paintbrush, you don't want to have to clean it when you're done. You just do that once and have it all in here, and then you can touch up anytime you need to. Here is everything that comes in the box. I don't know if this is just so you can mix it up, like if you need to stir it up if you haven't used it in a while. But it says repair and refresh. It says drywall, furniture, windows, cabinets, doors, ceilings. And like I said, it comes with like 3 of the actual brushes like that you'll fill. And then it comes with 3 of these. So you don't even have to wash this out. You can just put it in there and then throw it away when you're done. And it was really well priced too for the amount of convenience it's gonna have in your life. So let's test this out together. Okay, so I have a sample of pure white because we are thinking about using this in the next house. We actually used it in the modern jewel. I don't know if you remember that, but it's just easy for me to get out right now. So I'm gonna pull this out. So this is what it comes with, and all you do is suck up the paint like so. And then you're going to put it into this container. Maybe do it slower than I did. Okay. I'm gonna grab a napkin. Hold on. I thought it would take like a few of those. To get it down. Okay, so lesson, squeeze this in a little bit slower. It's probably common sense. And then you're gonna take it and put it back in here, and then it just screws in. And then there is a cap on here, so when you're not using it, it won't dry out. And then basically this black part pumps. So you just pump it. And of course, like the first time's probably gonna take a little bit to get it going, and then the next time it should be easier. So let's get this going. Oh yeah, I can hear it now, it's coming. Okay. Now you can see it is on there, and we can paint with it wherever we need to. I would test this on my walls, but like I said, this is a paint color for the new house, but I wanted to show you that it works. And so you just pump it if you need some, like this, and then you can paint with it. So it's perfect for touch up, especially if you're just like filling a hole from hanging something or it just got scuffed. That's all you do. And then it has a little lid, and so you can just keep this somewhere. I'm wondering if even like the refrigerator or someplace would be nice, but I guess it's just like this. Like this sits out in our garage with the lid on it. So when you have this lid on it, it's ready to go. Tiger's mad at me, he wants to go outside. Let me see if I can get the lid on. Boom. There it is. Thanks, Mom. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new. I hope you learned something that will just make your life a little bit easier, or just make something a little bit more fun or interesting, or just make your house feel more like home. So if you're new here, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button, and thank you just for making it to the end of today's video. It helps me out so much. So I just appreciate you guys being here. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.